on each side. The British government offered a very similar analysis, with a spokesperson warning that despite a constructive tone, there are significant differences. The divergent positions have been known for a while, with the UK determined to make a clean break from EU rulemaking, and the EU insisting on upholding its standards on health, state aid, and the environment. Barnier said talks had snagged on all these issues, including the ability to ensure fair competition from British companies, often referred to as keeping a level playing field.
We've now reached the half-hour mark on Radio Thailand's News Hour. It's time for us to bid farewell to our friends on FM 95.5 and FM 107. As for our listeners on FM 88, we'll continue with more of the latest news.
Welcome to Relax Time Radio, broadcast nightly from 7:30 to 9 p.m. on Radio Thailand, Chiang Mai. Very good evening, all listeners. Welcome to Relax Time Radio with me, Tam Jurunrod Krasasuk, as your host for this evening, the Saturday, the 7th of March 2020. Okay, I'm just looking in the Thai years. But anyway, I hope you have a great day and enjoying your Saturday evening. And of course, Saturday, and we'll be looking forward for some relaxations tomorrow on Sunday. For someone who are having the weekends for relaxing, and then also for someone who are working, fighting, and then keep going. And of course, every Saturday like this will be with me, Tam Jurunrod Krasasuk, with many informations and also interesting updates from Thailand and around the world. And tonight we have many updates from about the coronavirus and also the CDC, and also of course coronavirus and CDC disease control, and also with about the PM 2.5 and many other things. And for some, I would like to know more about the events and have some questions to me already, that whether the Songkran Festival will be organized this year in Chiang Mai or not. So wait and hear tonight, and what will be the updates about that. Okay, so let's hear some more music. Tonight I have prepared many nice songs for relaxations. Maybe starting with this very nice song, In My Life. This is recorded by Sarah Nemitz, and I hope you enjoy these songs and come back with you shortly.
Some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall some are dead and some are living in my life. I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there the people and things that went before. Though I know I'll often stop and think about them in my life. I love you more. In my life, I love you more.
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I'll give you my heart. I love you, and you alone were meant for me. Please give your loving heart to me, and say we'll never part. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night. Darling, I'm never lonely whenever you are inside. I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night. Darling, I'm never lonely whenever you are inside. I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart.
You've been listening to Relax Time Radio on Radio Thailand Chiang Mai.
Watch our live stream on YouTube and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Welcome back to Relax Time Radio with me, Tom Jurun Road Krasa. So you're now listening to this. And of course, apart from listening on the radio wave, you can watch us live on YouTube right now if you're watching me. This is, of course, live from Chiang Mai, Radio Thailand, Chiang Mai, FM 93.25, Relax Time Radio every night, different hosts from 7:30 up until 9. And let's see the update from the total case of coronavirus from around the world. Just quite interesting to see in a way that have been updated. Let me just update for more time. The total case is already exceeded 100,000 cases, which is 102,000 total confirmed case from around the world. Of course, mainland China is still leading as 80,000 people, 7,000 cases in South Korea, 4,000 in Iran, 4,600 in Italy, and 670 in Germany, 655 in France, and following by Japan, 401 in Spain, and 338 in USA, 214 in Switzerland, 164 in UK, 130 in Singapore, 128 in Netherlands, 109 in Belgium, and all the way down to, maybe 108 in Norway, 108 in Hong Kong, 101 in Sweden, 83 in Malaysia, 66 in Austria, 63 in Australia, and 60 in Bahrain, 55 in Kuwait, 54 in Canada, and Thailand, 50 cases. So when they said Thailand here, they mentioned that total death is one person, but they said that one person is also having the dengue fever together, and then total recover is 31 cases recover for all over the world. So please stay tuned and then see too that it seems like it's still outbreak and in too many places, and of course begging and request for anyone who are just returning from overseas. You are not the person who will be at least we call for the social responsibilities, even though you are not sick, even though you are not be a carrier or having anything, but at least to protect yourself, just safety first, not traveling, or maybe you quarantine yourself in the house for at least 14 days to see if there is no symptoms whatsoever. It'll be at least feel good for yourself and good for the other people too. So it's not hating or for anything creative feeling. And the update in Chiang Mai, the lady who came back from South Korea has been show up herself to the Office of Public Health and say sorry. And in so far they have found no symptoms, no fevers or no temperature at all from the girls that have been in the news that she has been around in Chiang Mai after her returning from South Korea. So that is the coronavirus status from around the world, and so in Thailand. Let's see about the PM 2.5 situations here in Chiang Mai. I take this from the website of CMU CCDC, which is Chiang Mai Climate Change Data Center at Chiang Mai University. In the old town, which is 22, which is quite light for the PM 2.5 microgram per cubic meter. 22, 29, 30 is just in the blue and green, and then maybe the highs will be at yellow, which is not bad, but we still cannot see the mountain clearly. So anyway, wearing the mask would be just kill one stone that can kill two birds there. First thing, you can protect yourself from the coronavirus or prevent yourself from spreading the war around. And also the second one is you can prevent yourself from breathing of these small particles of PM 2.5 into your lung. Okay, so pretty much that's it for the coronavirus. And let's come back and I'll have some updates and also request for that, and then see that what will be protections that you can have for the coronavirus again. And let's move on to next songs. The first two songs we play was our In My Life by Sarah Nenmates. And also the second one is I Love You for Sentimental Reasons by Lola Fiji. I enjoyed those both songs. Actually, Laura Fiji's songbird is not bad for that songs. But I have also request from Kunjo, Bohemian Rhapsody. I'll play that songs for you right now, and I hope you enjoy these songs. And thank you very much for calling in. And of course, this is Relax Time Radio with me, Tom Jerome Road Precisely, as your host for this evening.
Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come, sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go, gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Never let me go! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me. So you think you can stop me and spit my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this.
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Whoa.
You've been listening to Relax Time Radio on Radio Thailand Chiang Mai.
Watch our live stream on YouTube and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Welcome back to Relax Time Radio. Who enjoyed those two songs back to back? Bohemian Rhapsodies, requested by Joe, and also Ben E. King, Stand By Me. I would enjoy those tracks. And of course, you're now with me, Tom Jurun Road Krasas, as your host for this evening, and the updates for maybe if you see on the screens here, I don't have what it is I have in my hands here. This is at the radio station, what they provided for all of us here in the studio. Before we use it, we just spray, we have the alcohol with the bottle that you can spray. And of course, maybe you can find us the minimal smaller versions or smaller bottle that you can carry around. So obviously one thing, the water cannot kill the germs and also viruses, but it will be dyed because of the alcohol. That it should be at least 90% of alcohol or 95. So smaller bottle like this carrying around, let's say if you're going to withdraw any cash from the ATM machines or going to use or touch anything, especially for the public toilet. So this one could be a very good options, also helper for you in terms of if you couldn't avoid from using or sharing, maybe have to touch on something. Okay, so that will be enough to clean yourself and protect yourself enough. And wearing the mask, they said that they have 3 types first one for the type that if you're not sick or you're not been exposed to anything, for the cloth mask is adequate, and then also for the surgical masks for yourself, not to taking or spreading the viruses to anyone, or to prevent yourself from if you have enough exposures. Okay, and for the N95 or FFP1, FFP2 mask, that will be for one, especially the one that you are sick or you have with the virus. So that will be a very small particles that you can protect yourself from viruses. Even they have N99, which is in the laboratories only, and this the particle itself is very small and even can screen the virus, but the breathing is a bit difficult, isn't it? And also the request from Ministry of Public Health and also Department of Disease Control, what they said is to request not to travel to overseas. So they have listed as number 14 of the contagious disease that been announced. They have mentioned that already. So after you've been to many the countries or the areas where have outbreak or pandemic of this corona or COVID-19, so you should quarantine yourself for 14 days before, and then not going out to the public. That will be appreciated. And if you are returning from the affected areas and you have fever and difficult breathing, cough, or have sore throat and having a running nose and a little bit tired, so within 14 days from the returning of from these affected areas, you should contact to the authorities. They will be happy just to drive and collect you from your premises, and you can contact this number of 1422. Again, 1422. This is the hotline that you can call in and then ask for assistance. Okay, let's take a break and then come back to see more of the updates. And tonight I'm talking about, because many people, they are out there and during this time, because they have maybe on Facebook, on the online, they sells many masks or many items that actually they require to have the FDA approved, or in Thai we call OYO. So if they sell it without having approval from this FDA or from the authorities, is there any penalty, or is it okay? We'll come back to hear about that again. And thank you very much, Jan Shan. I know that you're listening, so don't try to chat with me here. I'll be interrupted. Okay, so let's move on to next songs that I have prepared right here. This is The Moon Represent My Heart from one of my favorite. This is from Mr. Subwoofer. I hope you enjoy. This is Zhao Peng from China, and this is Relax Radio. You listen to me, Tom John Road Kasai. So we'll be with you from now until 9 p.m.
已经打动我的心。
你去想一想，你去看一看，月亮代表我的心。你问我爱你有多深，我爱你有几分，我的情不移，我的爱不变，月亮代表我的心，轻轻的一个吻，已经打动我的心，深深的一段情，叫我思念到如今。你问我爱你有多深，我爱你有几分，你去想一想，你去看一看，月亮代表我的心，你去想一想，你去看一看，月亮代表我的心。
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
Welcome back to Relax Time Radio. You have me, Tom, to broadcast. So I hope you enjoying those back-to-back track. The first one is quite nice with the songs that the moon represent my heart. So just trying to find some songs that could fit with the the guitar, and I find this one not bad. The Canon Indie guitar. I hope you enjoying that songs. And let's move towards some more of music before we come back to hear the topics for tonight. If you are sailing, or what will be penalties, or what are requirements for requesting the FDA approve. So this is When a Man Loves a Woman by Michael Walton, and come back with you shortly. In the meantime, 053 2767993 with me, Tom, to broadcast.
Keep his mind on nothing else. He trade the world for the good things found. If she is bad, he can't see it. She can do no wrong. Turn his back on his best friend, he puts her down. When a his very last dime, trying to hold on to what he needs. He gave up all his comforts, sleep out in the rain. If she said that's the way it ought to be.
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
You've been listening to Relax Time Radio on Radio Thailand Chiang Mai.
Watch our live stream on YouTube and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Welcome back to Relax Time Radio, and sorry, just I played the wrong outro, but anyway, we're still here with you up until 9 p.m. and talking about the OYO, or the Food and Drugs Administrative. They'll have the control in 6 items altogether. If you may wonder what is OYO, it's just look like the what I call the which is what I call the sign in the food and products, that especially for food, for medical products, and also medical equipment, and also the dangerous items, and also with drugs, and also cosmetics, and also the so simply would be related to the products and food that you have to consume. This, and you can check with this or the Food and Drugs signs has been approved legally, and it's simply they have been controlling for the quality and also the standards of productions, and to protect for the consumer to for having a good and quality products for yourself. So sometimes they make a comparison between the products that has the OYO and the other one doesn't has OYO. It's simply the one has potential or the risk to the health that has to must have this OYO. And actually they ask that whether the marks you should have the OYO or not. Actually on the site they can check also that actually these are the products we consider as one of the part of the medical equipment or medical products also, but recently has been upgraded to these categories. So for the US FDA also been mentioned that over talking about the products is also have to be careful and watch out. So you can contact to this number 1556 or the line which is at FDA Thai, or your YOR smart applications, or you can go on to check at the www.oryor.com or oyor.com. So that's pretty much about what the standard about the OYO for the 6 categories altogether. The equipment that you consumptions, so it cannot be repeated on using. So let's take a break and then come back for more. I will talk more about what are the penalties or what are the charges if you are, let's say, reporting the suspicious cases, or what will be the penalty. Because many cases now, for example, for those supplementaries that can be very harmful to consumer, they also selling, especially nowadays that you can see a lot online, and also they have been even request the superstars to come and review the products for them, something like that. So we have the cases on this also. Okay, let's take a break and then come back. I have this quite nice songs by Andre Bocelli, which is and also Dinah Ross, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. I will enjoy these songs. I come back with you shortly after these songs and talking about more about the all your things. Then you're with me, Tom Jun Road, as your host for this evening.
matter how far. Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. On that you can depend and never worry. You see, my love is alive. It's like a seed that only needs the thought of you to grow. So if you feel the need for company, please, my darling, let it be me. I may not be able to express the depth of the love I feel for you, but a writer put it very nicely. When he was away from the one he loved, he sat down and wrote these words. No wind, no wind, no rain, no rain. Oh, winter's cold can't stop me, babe. Oh, babe, baby, baby, if you're my gold. No wind, no wind, no rain, no rain can stop me, babe, if you're my gold. I know you must follow the sun wherever it leads. But remember, if you should fall short of your desires, remember life holds for you one guarantee. You'll always have me. And if you should miss my loving one of these old days, if you should ever miss the arms that used to hold you so close, or the lips that used to touch yours so tenderly, just remember what I told you the day I set you free. No mountain high enough, no valley low enough, no river wide enough, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough, ain't no mountain high enough. Nothing can keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough. Nothing can keep me from you.
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
Welcome back to Relax Time Radio with me, Tom Jun Roy Grasasuk, as your host for this evening. We're talking about the requesting the FDA before selling, especially the cosmetics and also the medical equipment. And then we have the issues about the mask, the surgical mask, or the mask that we are talking and using at the meantime now, whether this mask is require the OIR or the FDA or not. Actually, they have put into different categories. The first one, if the mask, if like say, let's say it's a medical mask, or they have the carbon substance in it, and also the one with the valve, and also the N95, like that, or surgical mask, or the one that can screen or filter germs or viruses or bacteria. This considered as the medical equipments. Okay, so this product must be approved or request the approval from the OIR before they can sell it. So which means that if you are importing of these products right away from overseas and then sales in Thailand without having receiving the OIR approval, you are risk. Okay, you're in the risk that you are breaching or violating the law. So with this, there will be penalties, of course, with the at least 30 or 100,000 baht, and also penalty for the sentence in the jail for 5 years, and which is also will have altogether, like maybe it can be up to 12 years of detentions in the prisons too. So obviously, but which masks that not require the OIR? The mask that not require the OIR is simply the one that's, let's say, disposal mask for the industries, or the firefighter mask, or the disposal dust mask, or the one that doesn't with the carbon or with the valves, or just only for protecting for the disposal dust mask. It's not considered, but the one that considered as a medical mask that has valves or have the or in up to the level of N95. Surgical mask also considered as the medical equipments, so you must have the OIR. Okay, so and apart from that, they need to have passed the GMP standards, which is one of the worst standards that have required for N95. That is important because nowadays they have been reported on also news that they even sometimes people use the second hand one, or maybe they use the second hand and collect this second hand one and sell. So no, don't do it, please. But anyway, for this second hand one, it's where you have the germs on that already, so very, very serious and also very dangerous because it's contaminated already. So talking about that is about the medical equipments. How about the other part, which is talking about the supplementaries or the cosmetics of this? In the past, even they have the superstars come because they've been hiring to review these products. These superstars will be sentenced also for violating the FDA law, because this product, if they doesn't have the FDA, simply you are cooperating with them. So it will be up to 30 to 60,000 baht penalty charge, and also with detentions up to 4 or 5 years, or and altogether it can go up to 12 years also. Okay, so that's it for the updates about the FDA and also the surgical mask. One thing, before you purchase the mask, make sure that this mask has the FDA approval, or we can say that OIR. You can ask them whether they have OIR or not. Normally it will be on the label or on the box of this mask. Sometimes people, they just put in at the shop, they just put it in the envelope or in the plastic bags only. So please request that so for your safety and to ensure that you are using the standard products. Okay, you're listening to Relax Time Radio with me, Tom Jurunrod Grasasuk. Let's move on to next songs, Best Memusho by Andre Bocelli. And we'll come back with you shortly with me, Tom Jurunrod Grasasuk, as your host for this evening.
como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después. Que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después.
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
Some folks were meant to live in clover, but they are such a chosen few, chosen few. And clover being green is something I've never seen, 'cause I was born to be blue. When there's a yellow moon above me, they say there's moonbeams I should view, I should view. But moonbeams being gold are something I can't behold, 'cause I was born to be blue. When I met you, the world was bright and
and sunny. When you left, the curtain fell. I'd like to laugh, but nothing strikes me funny. Now my world's a faded pastel. Oh well, I guess I'm luckier than some folks. Ooh, I've known the thrill of loving you, and that alone is more than I was created for. 'Cause I was born to be blue. When I met you, the world was bright and sunny. When you left, the curtain fell. I'd like to laugh, but nothing strikes me funny. Now my world's a faded pastel. Oh well, I guess I'm luckier than some folks. I've known the thrill of loving you, and that alone is more than I was created for. 'Cause I was born to be blue.
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
Welcome back to Relax Time Radio with me, Tom Jun Road Krasasuk, as your host for this evening. And thank you very much for the call of the air from Tom. He requests Born to be Blue by Steve Miller. That was the song, so I hope you enjoyed that. And let's take a break for one moment and then come back for more. So I just don't want to disturbing your relaxation and enjoyment. Here is Well Gone By Dionne Warwick, and will be some more songs after this later on, which is Gary Gaynor, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You.
Walk on by, stop, walk on by. 'Cause I was born to be blue. 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 'Cause I was born to be blue.
never see the tears I cry. Now you really gotta go, so walk on by. Baby, leave you never see the tears I cry.
Let's relax.
It's time to relax.
Relax Time Radio.
Wish I could have said goodbye. I would have said what I wanted to, maybe even cried for you. If I knew it would be the last time, I would have broke my heart in two, trying to save a part of you. Don't wanna feel another touch, don't wanna start another fire, don't wanna know another kiss, no other name falling off my lips. Don't wanna give my heart away to another stranger, or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again. I'll never love again. When we first met, I never thought that I would fall. I never thought that I'd find myself lying in your arms. And I wanna pretend that it's not true. Oh, baby, that you're gone. 'Cause my world keeps turning and turning and turning, and I'm not moving on. Don't wanna feel another touch, don't wanna start another fire, don't wanna know another kiss, no other name falling off my lips. Don't wanna give my heart away to another stranger, or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love. I don't wanna know this feeling unless it's you and me. I don't wanna waste a moment. And I don't wanna give somebody else the better part of me. I would rather wait for you. Don't wanna feel another touch, don't wanna start another fire, don't wanna know another kiss, baby, unless they are your lips. Don't wanna give my heart away to another stranger, or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. Oh, I'll never love again. Love again. Oh, I'll never love again. I'll never love again. I wanna swear again. I wish I could, but I just won't. I'll never love again. I'll never love again.
You've been listening to Relax Time.
Welcome back to Relax Time Radio with me, Tom Jurun Road Grasasup right here. I just keep playing the wrong track. Okay, but anyway, listening to that. I hope you enjoyed those back-to-back tracks. And I like what I mentioned, the sharing about the updates for the decisions towards the Songkran Festival. Mr. Jaren Ritsang Wansat, the governor of Chiang Mai province, has mentioned that for this year they also here say that whether it will be closed or it's not. So the conclusions and the final decisions has been made in on the 7th of March 2020, and say that this year they still organize an events for Songkran Festival celebrations in Chiang Mai, but then they are trying to put all of those controls and also not control but just like to prevent from the outbreak, but they also ask for the cooperations from people or tourists to wearing the masks also. Okay, that will be up to your judgment. I will not say anything on this part. And but in Gat Suan Keo, Chiang Mai, they already make an announcement that from 13 to 15 of April this year, they will not organize any events in front of their mall this year. And they also organized at 7 Regia stadiums to be the areas for quarantine of the people who are returning from overseas or the affected area from the COVID-19. And they just make an announcement that since 15th of February up until 5th of March, they have people returning from Incheon, South Korea, in Chiang Mai, about 23 people or 23 people already. So it has been spreading in 8 districts, which is Mueang Chiang Mai, in Mae Hia, in Suthep, in Chiang Mai, Chiang Klan, and Tha Sala, San Sai Noi, San Sai, Sarapi, and Chai Sathan, Yang Neung, Pa Bong, San Kampang, Buok Khang, Ton Pao, San Puloi, Doi Saket, Chiang Dao, Mae Wang, Prao, and Mae On. So in this area, they just been controlled. Also, they have asked the officers to go and have the close look and follow up on the situations too. And let's hear about the weather forecast from 5 p.m. today to 5 p.m. tomorrow. In northern part of Thailand, day hot with isolated thunder showers. Mostly in Pisnulok, Phichit, and Phetchabun. Minimum temperature 17 to 25 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 35 to 38 degrees Celsius. And 7 days weather forecast from March the 7th up until the March 13. During 8 to 12 of March, hot during the day. During 8 to 10 of March, southern wind 10 to 15 km per hour. During 11 to 13 of March, southeasterly wind 10 to 20 km per hour, and minimum temperature 18 to 25 degrees Celsius. And there's no reports of rain or expected rain in Chiang Mai. But anyway, for the precipitation coverage of rain is up to 20%, 10 to 20% only. So still continue wearing your mask then. Okay. So we'll play some more songs and come back to say goodnight with you. And I have the other song, which is some night songs here. Let's play these 2 songs and then I'll come back. This is Can't Take My Eyes Off of You by Corey Gaynor. I hope you enjoyed this song. And of course, Let's do it. Join us here up until 9 p.m. with me, Tom Junrod Kosaso, as your host this evening.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing. There were funky Chinamen from funky Chinatown. They were chopping them up, they were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art, and everybody knew their part. From a fainting to a slip, and a kicking from the hip. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. Yeah, but they fought with expert timing. There was funky Billy Chin and little Sammy Chung. He said, "Here comes the big boss. Let's get it on." We took a bow and made a stand. Started swaying with the hand. A sudden motion made me skip. Now we're into a brand new trip. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they did it with expert timing. Oh yeah. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those guys were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. Make sure you have expert timing.
Welcome back to Relax Time Radio on the last bit of the show for this evening. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening, tuning in, and also watching, and also calling in like that. So thank you very much, and wish you a great weekend and great day, and stay safe. Put the mask going outside, have some alcohol with you, and also prevent yourself from catching any cold. So okay, thank you very much. Wish you a great weekend. So as your host for this evening, Tom Jun Rose กระแสสุข สวัสดีครับ Okay, let's say goodnight with this song. This is Quando by Angibert Humperdinck. Okay. Good night.
Tell me, when will you be mine? Tell me quando we can share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again.
สถานีวิทยุกระจายเสียงแห่งประเทศ